Yeah, boy! Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. In today's video, we are going to be jumping into a bunch of my accounts because I have been saving up so much ore along the way. And when we get to these events, just like this Splash Bash event, and we have even more ores available, plus new equipments, I like to go out there and do a spending spree, spend all of it, and see a ton of progress on our equipments across our accounts. So that's what we're going to do. I've gotten 7 of my accounts picked out where I am overflowing on ores. We're going to go out there, we're going to spend some of our splash metals from this special event, and we're also going to do some upgrades. Now this is my max Town Hall 17 account. I mean, it's completely max except we're finishing up the ice block spell. That is it. Everything else is done on this account. And you can see right here, we have an ore problem because the only equipments I have left to upgrade are all epic equipments. And I have been hindered by the starry ore for sure. So we are overflowing on glowy ore, overflowing on shiny ore, and we have even more to go claim from that event. So we're going to go out here. We're going to buy that heroic torch. We're going to do some upgrades and see how far we can get on these equipments here today. So let's go out here. Let's go over to the party bench, into the Splash Bash event. Let's go into the trader, and let's go ahead and buy the heroic torch. Now, the heroic torch looks underwhelming to me for sure, but I have all the other equipments on this account, so we're going to continue that trend. We're going to continue to unlock all of the equipments, even though it pains me. The heroic torch is unlocked. I don't think it's that great of a value here, but we're going to go ahead and buy it. And with the rest of our metals, I want to buy as much starry ore as I can because that is what I am in desperate need of. I have 120 metals left. Does that buy anything? No, it's going to buy loot, which I do not need loot at all. So, okay, that's the best we're going to be able to do there. Let's go in here. We have our brand new heroic torch. Where is it? Right there. Brand new. Let's start spending our ores on this because we are overflowing with our ores anyway. All right, we just got under the 50,000 mark on our shiny ore, so that's nice. Now, I don't want to spend a whole bunch on this heroic torch. I don't think it's going to be that great for us, but we will upgrade it a little bit here. Maybe to level, I don't know, 11. That's where I had the lava loon puppet. Again, an equipment I don't think has much value, so we're probably just going to leave it right there. And I do have a couple of different options we could invest in on this account. We have the fireball at 17. Action figure is at 20. The snake bracelet is at 17. I kind of want to upgrade the snake bracelet. It's actually not that bad of a king equipment. Or the action figure. Oh, that would take like pretty much all of my starry ore if I do the action figure. Oh, that's what's so painful about this. The snake bracelet's going to take 50 of my starry ore. Okay, we'll go with the snake bracelet. I want to get it up a few levels. There we go. We'll take it to level 20. And I've got 82 starry ore. I could take my fireball on up. But then we'll need a lot more starry ore from that point on. But that's okay. We're going to be warring a bunch. I'll get more starry ore, but that's where we are at. It's just such a handicap, the starry ore, once you get to this point where all we have is epic equipments. But there we go. We've made some good progress here. Unlocked the heroic torch. Got our snake bracelet up to 20. We also got our fireball up to 20. We got the heroic torch up to level 11. So a good start right there. And we did spend some of our loot. We'll go out here. And while we're here, we can go ahead and just claim all of this ore down here. I can't spend it right now, but we might as well claim it. There we go. That's all of it. There we go. All right. All right. That's going to be it on that account. Let's hop over here to one of my secondary Town Hall 17s. This is it's not maxed or anything. We're working on it, but it can hold its own. It can defend well. And it has a pretty decent army strength on it. The heroes are a little bit weaker, but had good luck with this account in CWO holding its own. But as you can see right here, we have all of our main equipments are pretty much maxed out, the ones I've been using the most, for the king, the queen, the warden, Our RC is not maxed out. I would like to get that rocket spear up, but that's a very expensive upgrade. We need 120 starry ore. And I think I have most of the equipments on this account too. I might have all the equipments. I don't have the dark crown. I have everything else on this account. Trying to decide if I'm going to get the heroic torch or if we should just bypass it and buy starry ore. If we buy starry ore, we might be able to get that rocket spear upgrade up. All right, let's go out here. Let's go to our trader. Oh, we can claim that. That's nice. Hey, a few more points there. All right, I don't think the heroic torch is going to be that good. We're actually just going to invest in our starry ore on this account. I'm going to bypass the heroic torch. Could be, you know, something that we regret later on, but that's okay. We're going to just go with that. Let's go back in here now. Let's start upgrading our equipment. And I want to get this rocket spear going up. It's going to give us some extra damage, extra DPS, extra hit points. It's going to make that RC charge a lot stronger with our Royal Champions. Let's go ahead and invest into that. And we can get our rocket spear all the way up to level 26. All right, again, we're going to be handicapped by that starry ore, but that is okay. I've got quite a bit of other loot here. Let's see what we want to kind of go with. I have some of these minion prints, common equipments we could invest in. We could max out the life. No, we can't. We don't have enough glowy ore. All right, we're going to be handicapped on that a little bit. Let's go out here. But we have more glowy ore. There we go. Let's grab all this glowy ore that's in here. And now we should be able to do some better upgrades. All right, that should be everything. Let's go out here. Let's see what we can do. I like saving up all the ore and doing this all at once because it really feels like you're making some substantial progress. If you wait or if you just do it a little bit at a time, it just feels like you're never making that substantial progress. So that's why I like to wait and just do it like this. And I could max out the life gem, but let's be honest, I'm probably not going to use the life gem all that much. We can take the giant gauntlet up, but I don't really know that it's that necessary. Let's go with some of these minion prints equipments here. Give us a little more variety that we can use on our minion prints going forward if we have some air attacks we're going to do. And I think that's about all we can do here. I'll go with the frozen arrow a few levels. It doesn't cost any more starry ore. I don't want to use any starry ore. All right, that's going to be it on this account. We got a rocket spear up to level 26. We did get a few other upgrades, you know, the noble iron. We upgraded that a little bit. The frozen arrow, just a little bit there. I don't know, maybe I should have went with the fireball. But I haven't been using the fireball on this account that much right now, so that's okay. We'll go with that. So that's a good start on this account. Should help out the RC charge that we're using with Root Riders there quite a bit. Now here's our traditional free-to-play account. And again, I've been saving up a ton of ores on here, and it's time that we try to get some power on this account. We're maxed out on shiny ore. We have quite a bit of glowy ore and a decent amount of starry ore for being Town Hall 12. And then in addition to that, we have out here in the event, we have a lot of loot we can still grab. All right, we're going to be full. Let's not waste that. Let's go to our trader. I don't want to, well, yeah, I don't need the heroic torch. On this account, I don't see how the heroic torch is going to really ever help us right now. We are so far away from even trying to use that with some sort of attack. So I think we're going to try to invest here in our hero books. Now I cannot spend that right now, so I'm going to hold on to most of these medals because I want to be able to buy 3 books of heroes to help get our king and queen upgrades going on this account and get those close to max before CWL. That's kind of the plan there. But I can get a couple builder potions. So let's buy we'll just buy 2 builder potions. That'll give us just enough loot, enough medals to get those 3 books of heroes. And so once our heroes are freed up over here, we're going to start using these books. I have one saved up in storage, and then we're going to have 3 more to use. And that's going to get our king and queen close to level 60, which will be a really nice thing for us. Now let's go out here. Let's use some of our ores here to try to get these equipments leveled up that we're using quite a bit. I would like to get our Eternal Tome upgraded some. That's an equipment you can always use. So let's go ahead and get that up to level 12. We may be able to get this close to max. All right, that's pretty expensive. But the Eternal Tome is so good. Let's hold off on that. I don't know if that's what we want to do. We could go with our Spiky Ball, which is really good as well. I kind of like that better. Let's go with our Spiky Ball. We have some of this Starry Ore. I'd like to get this upgraded. Here we go. We can get one more level to level 18. It adds another target. The projectile damage is going to be up to 2,500. We get that nice DPS increase and those hit points. Oh man, that is nice. Spiky Ball is going to be max for our Town Hall level at 18. That is awesome. That is very cool. Now we did get the Healer Puppet a while back. We haven't really done anything with that. Let's get our Healer Puppet upgraded, at least where it's halfway respectable, where it will do something if we did equip it. There we go. And we can go out here. We'll collect the rest of these ores because we should have some out here we can use. There we go. Yeah, that Spiky Ball is going to give us some really nice power on this account moving forward. So excited about that for sure. Let's go out here. What can we get? We could get the Healer Puppet up to level 9. I don't really know that helps us a bunch though. Maybe take the Giant Arrow up would be more beneficial. All right, there we go to level 14. All right, so we've done a good job there. We've gotten our Spiky Ball upgraded 6 levels to be max for Town Hall 12 at level 18. We got our Healer Puppet from 1 to 8, and then we did get, losing my mind, whatever we just upgraded, the Giant Arrow up to 14. So making some good progress on this account. Now, I am not going to go over to our Fix That Rush account. And that's because I'm still waiting on the poll to see what equipment we're going to buy before we spend our ores over there. Most likely will be the Spiky Ball, but in case there is some crazy comeback in that poll, I will give it another day or two before we go and spend those ores. So let's hop over here to my Town Hall 15 account. I've got, again, a lot of ores on this account. We might as well go out and spend them. As you can see, 37,000 glowy ore, a ton, or 37,000 shiny, a ton of glowy ore, 3,500, and we have a lot of starry ore on this account. One of the things I noticed right away here is this Healing Tome, level 3. We want to get this upgrade. This is one of the most powerful equipments for your warden. Let's go ahead and get this upgrade going. We should be able to get this thing close to max, I would think. I'm not sure at Town Hall 15 how high we can get it. But I probably have enough glowy ore to get this maxed, if not very close to max. Yeah, we're going to be able to get this equipment maxed all the way out. That should give us a huge boost on this account when we use the Healing Tome. And while we're at it, let's just max out this Eternal Tome. That's going to make this Warden a powerhouse for us when we go into these attacks. And we have, let's go out here. We should have quite a bit of these ores to claim yet. Yeah, 5,000 shiny and 400 glowy ore in here. So let's claim all of this. Perfect. Let's go back into our blacksmith. Now I would like to go ahead and get our Giant Arrow upgraded a little bit, because right now it is not that strong. There we go. We got it up to level 12. I think that's about where it needs to be to make sure we take out the sweepers. That's pretty expensive to get that Healer Puppet maxed out. What else do we have in here that I'd like to upgrade? I'm pretty happy with everything else, honestly. Let's just do a couple of these cheap upgrades, just so we have a little bit of progress on these. Now we do have that starry ore, but I don't have enough shiny ore to do anything else right now. But so we made huge progress. Our healing tome all the way from 3 to level 15. We maxed out our eternal tome. We got our giant arrow up to level 12. We got a few levels on our magic mirror and frozen arrow to get them to level 6. And that's going to be it on this account. We still have a lot of starry ore banked up in here. So once we get some more glowy and shiny ore, we can do a little bit of work on some of our epic equipments. But pretty happy with the progress we've made over here. Now we could go out here and buy actually the action figure. I forgot about our splash medals. You know, or I could invest in Books of Heroes because I really want to get this account close to max. I've been trying to make this a max Town Hall 14 account. I have quite a few upgrades to do in the lab. But as far as the base, we just have walls and heroes. And so I've been working on getting these heroes done. It's a grind because I'm not playing over here super active. So I was really thinking about using Books of Heroes. So I'm going to hold off on the splash medals here. I don't know what I want to do on that just quite yet. So I may come back and use those on Books of Heroes. Let's check out, let's go into this account. This is kind of a hot mess of a Town Hall 16 we have here. I don't remember what we started this as, but I do have some ores over here. So let's go ahead and spend what we have. A good collection of glowy and starry ore. Not a ton of shiny ore. I do have some nice epic equipments over here that we could work on a little bit. Let's see if we can get our rocket spear up to level 12. Let's take it up if we can to level 15. All right, perfect. And let's see, what else can we get? We can get our giant arrow. Let's take it up. Oh, we need more shiny. All right, we got a little bit more shiny in here, so let's go in here. Let's grab this. Yeah, and even when you have all this loot saved up, it still goes pretty fast. Like you start doing these upgrades and it just seems like it burns through the ores so quickly. All right, let's get our, well, is that what we want to do? I mean, I just don't have enough shiny ore on this account, which is so weird. All right, let's just do it. Let's take our giant arrow up to level 12 and let's upgrade our magic mirror just a few levels. All right, that's gonna be all we can do. I don't think, all right, we can, there we go. We're down to 8 shiny ore. That's exactly all we can do. So we did get our rocket spear upgraded a little bit, our giant arrow upgraded a little bit on our magic mirror, 1 level on the gauntlet. So we got a little bit of work in on this account. Let's hop over here. I've got a max Town Hall 12. Let's hop over here. We should have quite a few ores saved up on this account. There we go. Yeah, and you can see the starry ore. We have a ton of starry ore. Now we did just get that giant gauntlet, so we can probably work on that giant gauntlet quite a bit. I would like to try to get our eternal tome upgraded some. That's going to take most of my glowy ore, unfortunately. But we can go out here and grab 400 more glowy ores. So let's go ahead and do that and see if that will... Oh, I don't have this one. Oh, we're going to cheat. We're going to do that. I have a ton of gems in this account. We'll just grab that. There we go. Yeah, and if you're wondering, this is a free-to-play account. And, yeah, I just have that many gems. I've just been playing on this thing, just saving up these gems forever. Yeah, so we... I don't know what we'll do in those gems. Eventually, I'll come up with something and we'll use them. But that's where we're at right now. Now, I'd like to go ahead and get our giant gauntlet going up a little bit here. I think that could be a nice equipment for us here at Town Hall 12. And we have a lot of starry ore. So let's see if we can get this upgrade going some. All right, that's going to be all we can do there. We got it up to level 11, so a good start. We did get our Eternal Tome up to level 15, so we're looking pretty good on there. We still have a ton of starry ore. We just got to get more glowy and shiny ore so we can use that. And did we do our Town Hall 14? I think we did, didn't we? No, we did. We did our Town Hall 15. All right, our Town Hall 14, this is the last one in our spending spree. I've got a lot of all of the ores here. So let's go out here. I'd like to get these warden equipments maxed out while we're here. Let's max out that healing tome. Nice. Let's max out our eternal tome. Perfect. And let's see. Our minion prince equipments on this account, they're not very good at all. Now we did just get that giant gauntlet. We can upgrade it a little bit. And let's go ahead and upgrade our minion prince equipments a little bit. Like, these aren't even really usable at how low level they are. So let's get these upgraded. So when we at least go into battle, you know, these equipments will help us out instead of just not doing anything. There we go. All right, we should have some more ores up here in the Splash Bash event we can grab. Perfect. And again, on this account, I'm trying to max this thing out, and so I've got a lot of work to do on heroes. I may opt for hero books. Still looking at this option on this account as well, to see how I want to use those medals. I'm really just not sold. I'm not sold in the heroic torch at all. I'm not really into that. On this account, I don't think we have the spiky ball or the action figure. Yeah, we don't have either one. I think the spiky ball is probably the better equipment all around. But again, I may just opt for Books of Heroes. I don't play on this account a ton, kind of just during CWL and from time to time when we're doing events. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to think about that, how I want to use those splash medals. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. We've went out here. We've spent a ton of ores. We've maxed out a lot of equipment. We've bought some new equipment. So I hope you guys have had fun. I like saving those up and showing you guys as many upgrades as I can. In a few days, we will go into our Fix That Rush account. We will buy our new equipment, which will most likely be the spiky ball, and then we'll start upgrading that as well. All right, guys, until next time, clash on, my friends.